This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, so thanks for stopping back by. I just wanted to show you a quick little look at the new Neca Universal Monsters Wolfman figure that I got in. Here's the box, which is a nice reproduction of the movie poster. A nice photo of Lawrence Talbot, good old Larry, all wolfed out. Some nice photos of him. Oh, Lon Chaney Jr. So, here is the figure, and it's really nice. Neca has been doing an awesome job with these Universal Monsters. Let's get orientated here. Let's see. It looks really good. So he comes with a little stand, and I don't like using stands, but Larry here is giving me problems. So he's got this, his feet are like wolf's feet or dog's feet. They have that extra little bend back here, and so Lon Chaney Jr. is always walking around on his tippy toes in the movie. You can bend his foot so that it's just flat like that, and then you don't need the stand, and he'll actually stand up. But that's not really how he was in the movie. In the movie, he's, like I said, prancing around on his tippy toes. So I got him to stand up once, by the grace of God, on his tippy toes. And trying to do it now in front of the camera, he just won't do it. So I had to get out the little stand, and, now he stands up. But I don't think that's really any fault of Neca. That's just the design, walking on his tippy toes like that. You could, like I said, you could bend them down a little flatter and he'd stand up. But that's enough time about his tootsies. Okay, so he's got two alternate heads. He's got this one, which, let's see, which is a more angry, growling face. I really like this one. Showing his teeth more. I might use this head as the one I display him with all the time. That one's really nice. This one is more of a I guess, calm, peaceful werewolf look. Really nice. Really cool. Neat thing, he comes with a bear trap, like in the movie, he gets caught on. He comes with the silver cane, with the pentagram and the wolf's head. This is the cane that his father kills him with, Claude Rains, which, even as a little kid, I thought it was strange that, you've got Claude Rains, this sophisticated, eloquent Englishman, as the father of Lon Chaney Jr., who's definitely American and just sort of this kind of... He's not a hillbilly, but he's unrefined and he's average Joe type of guy. I don't know, it was always funny to me. Anyway, they come with a Lon Chaney Jr. portrait face, which actually looks a lot like him. I think Lon Chaney Jr., he probably liked using the name, but he hated living in his father's shadow, I would imagine. Because his career didn't take off until he changed his name and started going by Lon Chaney Jr. And, I don't know. He always had a regretfulness or a sadness about him, which translated good for the role of Larry Talbot, because, all Larry wanted to do was die. All he wanted to do was get out from under that curse. But I always sort of thought that was a little bit of Lon Chaney Jr. too. I think that's why he was perfect for it. This is a really nice action figure. So I've got their Frankenstein, I have the Mummy, and now I've got the Wolfman. And these are the nicest Universal Monster sized action figures ever, I think. They look like they stepped off the screen. The Sideshow 12-inch ones are still amazing. I still love them. I still have all of them. But as far as a 6 to 7-inch action figure, these are by far the best I think have ever been done. Yeah, they look incredible. I do like that other portrait, though. Where did I put it? Here it is. Let's see. Do some movie magic right here. If I knew how to do editing, I would have done a cool collage. I would have sat him in a chair and slowly did a time dissolve like Jack Pierce makeup. But I don't know how to do any of that stuff. So I'm just going to pop the head off in front of you. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like that angry face a lot better. Whoever is bitten by a werewolf and lives becomes a werewolf himself. Good times. It's a really nice action figure. If you guys were thinking about getting it, don't think too long. These Universal Monster figures from Neca are going to shoot up in price. It's always the way with Universal Monsters. They're around for a while. If you see it, pick it up, because they won't be around for forever. And then the aftermarket prices will be insane. If you're a Universal Monster fan like I am, you know that the biggest seller and the hardest character to get is the Creature from the Black Lagoon. When they make a figure of him, geez, that thing's going to sell out quick, and the aftermarket prices are going to be insane. More so than these guys. creature collectors are a whole different breed. I like all the Universal monsters, and I try to get all of them, a representation of all of them. But my favorite is the creature, and there's creature collectors out there that make me look like a novice. Like, that just seems to be the one monster where they just go nuts on the collecting, and it's fast and furious with that guy. But we're not talking about the Gill Man. We're talking about Larry. It's a nice figure. You guys should pick it up. I'm going to take some nice photos of him and put it up on the blog if you want to see it. So, Bionic Vampire Ninja at blogspot.com. And thanks for stopping back by, you guys. Get plenty of Wolfbane. See ya.